Kasim, lovely to chat to you today. So you have told me you can launch a campaign in 300 seconds. How does that work in reality?
So it's pretty simple. We analyze your brand, we then match you with relevant creators, and then we'll analyze exactly how much each creator should cost, so you're not getting ripped off, and then outreach them, create personalized messages that are automatically outreached, and then at the end of it, analyze how successful the campaign was. So everything in influencer marketing, very, very swiftly.
And how do you look at the authenticity of that today? How do you look at whether an influencer really can drive real traction and actually create value for a particular brand?
Well, so that's exactly why we really analyze our creators to a T. So we look at the engagement rates, the purchase intention rendered by each creator, and as well as that, we just look at how the general authenticity stats that each creator has. And as a result of that, we're able to not only look at the statistics, but how relevant they are to a certain brand. So it's all about matching creators with the right brands, and that's what we focus on.
Okay, tell me about some of the campaigns you've worked on, because as an agency you've been around for about 2.5 years now. Are there any names that I would be familiar with?
100%. Right over there we have our banner, so you can see, we work with Universal Pictures, we work with Studio Canal, the BBC, Studio Lambert. In fact, we just worked on a film that's coming out today called Giant. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, with Prince Nassim Hamid. And so we work with all sorts of films, a lot of entertainment companies, but also games, beauty products, marketing agencies, and many more.
And what are the biggest mistakes you see when it comes to running campaigns these days, and how are you trying to help overcome that?
I mean, there are so many. Finding incorrect influencers, as in people who just aren't necessarily hitting the right metrics, is one, but the biggest one, I would say, is incorrectly pricing influencers. So many people will spend extortionate prices on influencers and then not understand why the campaign wasn't cost effective. At the end of the day, if you don't come up with the right price for the influencer, you're never going to have a cost-effective campaign. So one of the biggest things that we do is our price analytics for each influencer, and then at the end of the campaign, you have a campaign that actually is worthwhile.
And so how do you actually work out the real ROI of that?
So we work out the price of an influencer through looking at a balance of their followers, the engagement rate, the average views per video, the average views in the last 5 videos, and many more statistics to actually create a succinct pricing. But we also want to give the influencers some level of control throughout the process. So we'll give a slider, so an influencer will be worth somewhere between £400 and £600, and the influencer can say where on that scale they believe they're worth, and they can say why. And then all you have to do is accept or reject. So pricing the influencer is one thing, and then figuring out the ROI at the end of it comes down to looking at the statistics like the conversion statistics, the download statistics, click-through rates, all sorts of different elements like that. It depends on what you really want as the goal of the campaign.
Amazing. Well, look, thank you so much today, Kasim. Really appreciate your time, and good luck with the next campaign.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.